What's up, guys? We're back. I'd say long time no see, but it ain't been too long for y'all. It's been a little bit for me since I've been behind the camera. I just kind of got burnt out on it. I don't know what happened. You know, I got the motor in the van and all that, and I started to do with the wiring, or started to mess with the wiring a little bit, and man, I got stumped. I'm just, I hit a roadblock in it, and it kind of just put me in a mood. I don't know. Didn't really know where to go from there. And I think slowly but surely we're figuring it out. It's not going as fast as I'd like it to, but it is what it is. With that said, not really going to do anything with the van today, but we do got a new project peeking over here. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and show you what we got going on here. Also, Brad went and picked up a Terminator, if you ain't seen that yet. But anyways, this is it. I'm not sure what year it is. It is an S10. It's purple. I dig it. Let's go around front here. It is LS swapped 5.3. I wish I'd have started this video a couple days earlier. We got the core support off of it. We've got the wiring harness out of it. We have yanked the mess of wiring out of this thing that was in here. I'll see if I have any pictures to include, and I'll toss them in right here.
That's what I'm talking about. It needs to be redone. It just goes to that fuse box right there. There's the hole that needs to be patched.
But besides for that, I'll walk around to the other side and show you. This thing's basically, you know, it's far from a street truck, but I guess it could be street driven if you wanted to. You know, it's pretty much a race truck. Logan, the owner of this truck, he just ordered a Holley Terminator for this thing, standalone ECU and harness. So that's on its way. It should be here maybe today, maybe tomorrow. And I just wanted to get this video rolling because I'd like to document the process of putting that standalone and the harness in here, showing y'all what all that's about, getting this thing running. Also, besides for the Holley, he's also just picked up a pretty sick turbo kit for this thing. So I guess we're just going to be doing it all at once. So this thing should be pretty sick. Bristol, our local track, they've unfortunately closed down for the season, so there's not going to be much quarter mile stuff we can do with this thing until next year. But we might be able to get some 8th mile stuff in, because we got a track about an hour and a half from here that they'll just they'll run it unless there's snow on the ground. So we're pretty good there. Just to get some times, get this thing tuned. Guess we're going to tune it ourselves, see where that goes. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to get this, just wanted to do a little intro on this truck, show the channel. It was a nitrous setup, and it had forward facings that came out the fender here. This truck was loud. It's got a pretty nasty cam in it too. It sounds good. But yeah, other than that, this video will probably take place over the course of a couple days as we accumulate all the parts we need for the harness, the ECU, the turbo kit, and get everything bolted in, get it running, tuned, and so forth. So bear with me on that, and stick around because this should be a pretty crazy truck. Alright guys, we're back. It's the next day. Logan just got here. He's got the Holley with him. They're back there right now working on it. I've been here for a little bit tinkering on the van, doing some wiring with that, but we're gonna pause and go see what they're doing, check all that out, do some filming on that. I don't know how far we'll get, but let's go see what they're doing. Easy. We gonna get damn demonetized over here.
He wouldn't want to lose his annual like $200 a year paycheck.
Hey, you about spot on that.
Edit me out, old boy. Put a nice crow sound. That's always funny.
That's that boy.
It's crooked as shit.
So are you.
But this whole dash is. So. There we go. Elgin fucking Industries. What cam is that?
Fucking sloppy stage 2.
Nope.
Man, I love this truck.
Are you pushing hard enough?
These bits suck dick, brother. What did you think it was gonna do?
I didn't know that's what you were into.
God dang, is that your face shield?
Hold on, stop. You're grinding into the nut. Come up from the bottom.
You good?
Yeah, go for it. Ooh. There we go. Oh, we got one more.
Oh, come back.
So tight. It's not happening twice. No, we already got it for the video. It's over.
No, video's still rolling.
It's done.
You can't call it out like that was just for the video. We gotta actually be this retarded.
Come on. Who's that?
Common rail.
Oh, well.
And y'all some pussies. What's the worst thing that happened? We got solder.
No, I'm not about that anymore. No,
Give me it.
it's too close. Man, you about to buy a $1,000 harness.
The harness is like $200.
And that's
To buy a
expensive.
$200 harness.
Damn, you nicked that. Aggressively take that bubble wrap from him.
Aggressively.
For the love of God. Damn it, he's got some left.
Man, how am I going to get any of the ball? Well, just hold on. Yeah, we should be alright.
Oof. That's the same way I run my wideband gauge. Through the fender, through the door crack.
That's nice. You know?
Bro, my whole fuse box is like that first off. Did you just fake spit on that to slide it through this hole?
You darn
Will
too.
would have definitely spit on it.
No, Will would have legit. It'd be running down the windshield still. Ain't got no aim with it. It just hits what it hits.
Yeah. Let me get you antsy here.
I mean, it's already where it needs to be. The rest is on you.
You gonna cover his bell housing or something?
Eventually.
You know. Flex plate come through it, motherfucker.
YOLO, dude. Chop this whole harness in half.
Chop his whole truck in half. Rest in peace.
Wow, we
It's literally 4 pieces.
productivity just plummeted.
Oh god dang. That's the most I've ate in 2 months, literally. So what y'all doing in here?
Fucking dying.
Oh damn.
You're more productive than I am right now.
Yeah, someone finish this pizza.
No.
I can't.
No way. Not today. Not me.
Alright, I got it.
How do you feel about that, Charles?
Burn it.
Oof. This thing running yet? Oh shit!
Funny you mentioned that.
I didn't expect it. So what's going on? I fucking died from the pizza.
Yeah, me too.
Give the Holley power and it would fire, but we don't have injectors, so.
Do you have did the monitor work yet?
Monitor.
Yeah, you're
No,
good.
we had to go warranty this stupid.
The key switch, he stripped the other one. It stripped itself, but that's whatever.
Alright guys, what's up? It's day 3 now. To be pretty honest with you, I'm still recovering from that pizza last night. That box was massive. I mean, hopefully the video even does it justice. But as I was saying, it is day 3. I'm back here with the S10. We got a little bit of stuff to finish up on this thing. Let's see. I think we still got to do injectors on this. Before it can be fired up, because the pigtails are different for the ones we have in the manifold at the moment. Let's see here. We got the loom all pulled through as you seen yesterday. Let's see, the ECU is mounted. Hopefully y'all can see that. They opted to put it back there, just you know, a theft deterrent. You see the you know, the Holley sit there mounted on the dash. Someone might be inclined to bust out a window or something. As you can see, we got the monitor mounted up and everything there. The new ignition switch is mounted. We have a little bit more wiring to do. Nothing too crazy. You know, maybe we might actually be able to get this thing fired up tonight. I don't know. I haven't even talked to them to see if they're coming today, but I'm not sure how we're gonna fire this thing up first. If we're just gonna see if it turns over without the manifolds on it, because he's pulled the old stuff off. Like I said, they was up, forward, out the fenders here, and that's because we're going with a turbo setup. I doubt he's gonna and I doubt we're gonna end up putting that turbo setup on it right at the moment for startup, because we don't have a drain, pan tap, nothing like that. So, but we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna chill around and wait a little bit for them to get here. In other news, let's see, hopefully I can get these 2 piles of junk gone soon. I wish that white one, you know, I'd like to done something with that. I'm not a big fan on red. Unfortunately, I have bad luck with it. Call me crazy, but I'm pretty superstitious over the color red when it comes to a vehicle, and it's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather not risk it. But the Crown Vic got some new shoes. She's looking pretty fresh. About an inch drop, I say. And this thing be looking pretty good. Does have some poke to it. Yeah, the wheel's kind of turned out, so it makes it look worse than it really is. But this thing's not too bad. We planned on getting some fender flares for it or something, maybe. We'll see how that goes. As of right now, as of now, we've placed an order on a clutch pedal conversion on this thing. So we haven't got a confirmation or anything on that yet, so hopefully it's not on back order. That would be unfortunate. We have a spare 3650 trans that we're just going to drop down into this thing, put the pedals in it, and this might be next year's drift car. Maybe a little bit of everything, you know, take it to some autocross, some rally, some drifting, and just be an all-around fun play toy. So definitely be on the lookout for the video of that coming up soon. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can't get this red car pushed out a little bit. It's got a modded canister for the fuel pump, AN line and all that. Probably gonna try and roll this out of the mud, see if I can't drop that tank down a little bit, and you know, go from there. I'm gonna try my best to sell this thing. You know, like I said, it is caged. It's a pretty straight shell. It's clean title, 80,000 miles. Freshly painted engine bay. Hell, the interior's basically mint. There ain't no tears or holes in none of the seats. Full interior. You can see the cage. Pretty decent little setup. Nothing crazy, but you know. See if I can't recoup a little bit of money on this thing, because I did pay quite a bit for it. I'd like to get maybe $1,000 for it, which in all honesty I believe it's a fair price, because the cage should be worth that alone. But yeah, if you look, see if I can't see it. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. We got that modded canister up in there, and that'd be nice to have. See if we can't retrofit that up into the minivan, if and when that thing ever gets started. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up, tinker with this a little bit, and wait on them to get here so we can finish up a purple truck. Alright guys, what's up? It's day 4 now. Just got back over to the shop. They never showed up yesterday, so Logan and Charles just got here. Charles working on his truck a little bit, and Logan's about to decap his injector, so we're going to do a little bit of filming on that and then get back to wiring.
The one cap. So I had to be careful to not go too far to release the ball bearing, but go far enough to take off any caps that are there.
Oh, I heard it.
It didn't.
It's on your shoe. Huh. Okay, yeah. Now you practice with the set that's in it?
We practiced with the stock injectors, which were like 26 pounders. I guess decapped were about 70. These should be about 90 pounds.
Alright guys, it's the next day. I think it's day 5. I've lost track of the days. I'm done counting the days. I thought we was going to get this project done a lot quicker than we have, but you know, the track season's over with, so we ain't really in no rush to do any of it. But as you can see here, it is pretty well tidied up, a lot better than it has been. I think it's about done here. The monitor does work. Everything's wired in. As you can see, we've started mocking up everything. for the turbo kit. So isn't much left to do really besides just bolt this up, and then we'll go for like the first startup. I haven't really been like filming too much of the process after, you know, the first couple days, just because it's just wiring. I mean, you know, there's directions on that, you know, it's basically, it's more or less plug and play for the most part, so there's not much to that. Like I said, everything's done. The ECU, let's see, there it is. It's tucked in behind the dash real nice like. But yeah, other than that, I guess it's getting pretty close to starting. Once it does, you know, we'll tinker with it a little bit and see some of the features on that, but then I'll probably go ahead and end that video off there. I do have one more thing to show you. And it's in the garage here. So I'll show you that before we do end the video off and go from there. The Vic is back inside. The Mustang has been pushed out. She's on the new wheels, looking good, looking thick. And we've got this manual trans and this clutch sitting here. But we also got this pedal assembly. It's from ADTR Performance. There's their stickers. ADTR.net. If any of y'all are interested in have Crown Vics and want to manual swap them and be simple about it and not make your own pedals, these are a really nice way to go about it. We did a little bit of cleaning. Shop's looking a lot better. What's up, guys? Unfortunately, we had a little mishap with the S10, so we're probably gonna have to end that video off here. Unfortunately, it sucks, but the thrust washer got ate out of that thing, and the crank walk, it had like that much play in it. It just moved back and forth, so we got a mess going on right now. But we took this apart, and it had a spun main bearing, so that thing's shot. We're messing around with that one back there. We got another one under there. It's just, we're gonna have to do some Frankenstein stuff with pistons and rods out of this, a crank that's under there. You know, that one's got a window in it. I don't know if you can see right there, but it's just, we're gonna do some Frankenstein stuff, taking stuff out of each one and putting it in that before we can get it started. So I don't know if you can see, it's probably pretty black out here. There you go. The motor is out of the S10. It's laying right there. So really can't finish that video off with a startup, unfortunately. It sucks, but y'all will have to stay tuned for the startup on that. Everything electrical wise, Holley wise, you know, that's all done for the most part. The dash does come on, but I don't have the key here to show you that. So probably a pretty shitty video in all honesty, but I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video off here with the motor out, the Holley install done, and we'll pick up with the new motor install and going from there with the tuning and whatnot on that. So yeah, we picked up a welder. It's pretty cool. Doing some stuff on the Vic, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and end that video off here. I apologize. I hate to do it like that, but there's just, I hate to have a video and work for months and months and months, and you know, just it sucks. So we're just gonna end that off. I apologize, and hopefully the next one will be better. Peace. We'll see you next time.